Hello? Hello? Alright, so we're gonna try this. I don't know how it's gonna hold up today, but we're gonna try it anyway. We'll do Celeste, and we're gonna pick it up where we left off. Well, 10 8B, 8B being my least favorite level. That was a whole nightmare and a half in its own right. But as you can see, I am currently on this one we are. Sorry, I'm still watching the thing. It's being kind of funky, so I'm trying to see if it'll. We did the first one at the end of Friday. We also did the 1-Up Achievement Live for funsies. So now we're at 2. Hopefully this holds up and I can do it. How's it going? So yeah, if I ever, like, if for whatever reason, like, you miss one, I actually do just archive these on my YouTube too, so that was dumb, I shouldn't have done that. So, like, they just don't disappear forever once Twitch deletes them. Hopefully this will go reasonably well, but if not, I ain't sweating it that much. I'm more just worried about my internet holding up right now. I normally do this whenever I'm home alone. Even though last Friday it sort of held up whenever I did it, it's sometimes a little spotty on things, so we'll see how it goes. If it acts too much, I'll stop, but for now I'm gonna try and... Usually what I would do is, that's not what I would do. Oh, no, don't apologize, it's fine. I appreciate you watching the VOD. I knew when I streamed at that hour, because I'm Pacific, I knew, like, it was already late for everybody else, so I just kind of did it because I kind of wanted out of, I'll be really honest, I just really don't like 8B, and I wanted through that mess. Like, I'm not a big fan of 8B. It's not even the challenge on it, it just feels very random. I know it's not, and I know I rambled about that ad nauseum in the actual stream, but, yeah, just something about 8B. I think I just didn't find it as fun as a lot of the other ones. I still don't. I feel like even if I was, like, super great at it, I would probably still be like, eh. However, I was doing 8C yesterday on my other file, and I liked that. That was pretty cool. Like, it was weird learning hyper jumping, but, you know, I keep forgetting I could jump from there if I wanted to. I forgot how I used to do this. But yeah, I could have sworn I used to do, like... Oh, duh! Now I remember. Okay, yeah. Wait, no! You're supposed to grab on! I forgot I have to turn around whenever I do that. Okay. I used to do this, I think. No? Yeah, I did, so I don't know. I'm gonna be wrong here. But yeah. That's not what I do. But yeah, so 8B, not my favorite. But after doing like 7C and 8C, I feel like I don't know that, and I would do a loop. Okay, I have a for varying reasons I don't have the greatest memory, so even doing these ahead in my other file, I'll get to points, I'll come back to it, and I'll be like, how did I do this? But, we'll get there. Especially after the insanity of some of the stuff. Like, 7C, it was real close to being my favorite over 7B, but I think I only give the edge to 7B because it's longer. I kinda like that. But, 7C, the last screen, I was a big fan of that. It was kind of mad bananas, but it was also kind of awesome. So yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I definitely liked that one. I like this one too once you get into the flow of it. But getting into the flow of it, it's its own thing. I like when you complete this, it looks really cool, in my opinion. I didn't get enough air on that one. But I hope y'all are having an alright day. Yeah, I really thought it was super cool. 8C, I was actually pleasantly surprised. It was the first time in Core that I really enjoyed it. Like, Core A was okay. Core B I absolutely do not like. But that's just preference, I think. But Core C, that was actually really fun, especially the last screen. They really, like, went out of their way on that. And now working through Farewell is my first time doing that. On my other one, oh my god, I spent so much time on some of those screens, like, wow, what do I even do here? And then when you figure it out, it's just kind of like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. Now, by the time I get to it on here, I'll probably have forgotten everything again, so... It'll be fun. It'll be basically like doing it the first time. I don't think I'll beat Farewell on my other one before I do it on this one. I feel like unless I be stuck here forever, I don't. But I feel like I'll probably eventually catch up, assuming my internet holds up, and I'll pass my other file at some point. I would have if I hadn't gotten so obsessed with playing Celeste that I kept playing it over the weekend. Originally I was gonna not, and I was gonna let it be, and I was just gonna pass my other file on this one. But then I got all excited about playing more Celeste, and that's all I wanted to do, so... But it took me most of the back half of the weekend, pretty much, just to beat 7C and 8C. 8C not as much, but 7C, that took me a really long time, and it's like I knew kind of what to do, but it was just doing it was very crazy. But when I finally did it, I was super excited because I was like, oh, this is so freaking cool. Keep trying to diagonal, I accidentally pressed up. But, yeah. So, I think 7C is probably a close second for me on favorite, levels so far. Although, what I played at Farewell is, pretty cool, but I'm not very far in Farewell. Because, I spent a lot of time dying and just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do on certain things. And then other things, it's just like, holy crap, that's what you gotta do. And then it was like, oh, but that's kind of cool, but then also, whoa, that's mad bananas. Ah, no, I dashed too soon. Timing that is always a tricky sort of thing. And then also remembering when I need to jump out of these bubbles from when I need to, just kind of come out. Like, sometimes I forget there's certain ones I have to hold, and then other ones I dash. In the moment, I'm like, oh yeah, go, and then it's like, oh god, I messed up that input. That's something else I really like about Celeste, is when I mess up, I feel like it's obviously me, because the controls are so tight that it's like, oh yeah, and I can recognize, oh, I pressed this here when I shouldn't have, or oops, I forgot to press X to jump out of the thing. It's like, that's kind of cool. I'm starting to understand why other streamers say, oh, I was so good on my other file, and then it's like, you come back and it's like, but on stream, now I'm sucking. It's like, yeah, I think talking and doing it at the same time adds another level of concentration that's going to be, but I think it'll be fun, because I'm excited to eventually get to 7C and 8C. Those I think will be really fun to go through on stream. There will obviously be lots of this. This is just the nature of Celeste. There will be lots of me going, oh, eat. But you know what? I like it. I feel myself being a lot more like just whatever whenever I die now. Ever since 7C, that was, I think, the big one. It was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, it just, I don't know, it just feels like it's such a part of the process. It's like, it doesn't really faze me anymore. I figure eventually I get into the kind of flow state, and it happens. So, but if I overthink what I'm doing while I do it, how did I find 3C? I found that Oshiro really liked to kill me. That's how I found it. Oshiro and the little blob. Mostly Oshiro, because I got the timing of the blobs after a while. The first few screens I had a lot of trouble. The last screen I had all the trouble because timing out Oshiro, and then also trying to get the jump just right was it was a whole ordeal. Oh, so close. I mistimed that, but yeah, like Oshiro was well, you'll see it soon because I have a feeling I'm not going to stay forever in this one. I'll probably reach 3C before. I would hope I'd reach 3C before in stream, but I do have to pick my kiddo from school in about 2.5 hours or so. But I may keep going later on, or I might come back to it tonight. I don't know. But I'm hoping by then I'm at least through here. I would hope. I know, right? It got to a point where I was consistently getting to that last jump, and I just kept missing him, or I'd bop him wrong, and then I wouldn't quite have the air, and I'd be like, no! And then the time I did it, I almost messed it up anyway, and I was like, oh, geez, and I freaked out thinking I had messed it up, but no, I made it, and I was like, oh. But you're right, yeah, getting that timing, because he does the slowdown, and then he suddenly zooms. Like, he speeds up anytime he dashes at you, and timing that to bounce on him at just the right spot to be able to bounce up and get... It was a nightmare. But my son was watching me, and he was making me laugh the whole time, so it was all good, because we were kind of making fun. I was like, oh no, I got Oshiro, and he was just kind of... He was just being his silly self, and he was making me laugh, because he likes to, he doesn't necessarily love playing with challenging games the way I do, but he likes to watch me play them, so it's kind of funny. And then having him there whenever we do that, it was kind of fun for me. So actually, I wound up dying but laughing a lot during Oshiro and 3C. So it wasn't as stressful as it probably could have been if I was just sitting there on my own, like I was with 7C and 8C. 5C was also a super pain in the buns. For some reason, even knowing I was just having well, obviously the first screen, but like the second one's easy. The third screen, though, that took me way longer than I thought it would, because... Oh, no, I should have dashed up. Okay, I forgot I could... But yeah, it's like, it took me way longer than I was expecting to finish that, I guess. Yeah, I spent a while on 5C. Mostly because of the first and last screens. The second screen was weirdly easy, which I was kind of glad about. But then, hold up. Oh damn, I got too high. But then that last screen, man, it wasn't so much wall bouncing, it was aligning it that was giving me troubles in certain points. Like, it's like I got to a point where after 5C I was really good at wall bouncing, usually. But, like, lining it up perfectly was a problem for me. Like, because some of those, especially even in 7C, some of those the angles are just so weird that I would either miss it, or I would kinda get it, but then I wouldn't get the bounce quite right. Or I'd just straight miss the platform. I'd like be really close to the edge of it, but not quite get it to where I could bounce, so I just fall into the hole. And then at the end of 5C, I had a real issue with the part where you go down, like you're supposed to come out that bubble and go down. I kept missing the edge of that to bounce off into like the little crystals where you like bounce off and go. I don't know, it's easier to visualize when you can see it, but you probably know what I'm talking about, so... Yeah, it was a whole thing. I think the hardest part of this is this, and remembering to do that, you know? Because when I did this, the first time, I almost bounced back to the spikes because I didn't actually dash out. And I bounced, but I thankfully didn't hit the spikes. But I remember going back and looking at it and be like, oh wow, I got really lucky there. So this time I was like making a mental note, when I finally get those jumps right, make a point to dash out. Thank you. So yeah, I've gotten a lot more comfortable, I guess, with this. I mean, obviously you're gonna die a bunch, but I've gotten a lot more comfortable with just this stuff in general. I don't know if I'll ever go back and get all the normal strawberries on this file. I'm sure at some point I will, just for the sake of it looking all cool and 100%y, but I don't know, it wasn't a priority since I got them all on my other one, so I just wasn't aiming for it. Oh yeah, and that's another thing, because of the other one, because I was a little further on that one, I actually wound up platting the game, I think yesterday, when I finished 8C, which was kind of cool. And then I took a break, and I started Farewell. I'm not very far into that, because obviously Farewell is a you die a lot place. This is also a you die a lot place, but, you know. Oh yeah, this thing. I could never quite rationale out how to... Like, I sort of get it, and then I'm like, wait, no. This part, I don't know. Any of these things are already a pain, and then it's like, you guys type that out, and it's like, okay. And then you're trying to not die while you do that last jump, There we go. Okay. I'm always nervous about that part. This part is trickier than it looks. Like, you think, oh, it's not that bad, and then I realized, oh, it can be. Because it's, yeah. But it's mostly the last. Yeah, I messed that up. Oh yeah, wall bounce, that's right. Sometimes I forget where you need to wall bounce on things. I'm like, oh wait, no, how would I get up? Then I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense, you just wall bounce. You just have to get it just right, safe. Yeah, sometimes I'll do that, and I'll kind of have to miss the edge, or I'll be like right next to it, but I won't quite be... Yeah. Or I'll jump from too low. But, yeah, 5 kind of sort of teaches you to... Yeah. Feel, I guess. Finding this out is gonna be a pain. There we go. Yay! See? I'm sort of okay at the all-out thing. Oh yeah, I forgot Oshiro kept It's the third screen, isn't it? Oh, curse you, Oshiro, so quickly. I forgot we would get here so fast. Not what I'm trying to do. We'll get there. Don't worry. I have confidence in Oshiro more than I used to, for sure. No, you weren't supposed to... I Goomba stomped him, and I didn't mean to that time. You're supposed to Goomba stomp him later. Not right now. I need him to get Goomba stomped later because of obvious reasons. Because there are obviously points where you absolutely need to, you know... No, I didn't mean to go that low. I was so focused on Oshiro, it's like, oh no. I need to make sure this is all perfect, or that'll happen. But yeah, no, this game's a blast, so it's fine. And again, going through 7C and 8C really helped me with just being more patient. And realizing, hey man, you don't need to... Yo dude, you don't need to like... First try, super cool, everything. Like, it's okay. It's Celeste, you're expected to die. But I think sometimes it's easy to lose track of that, especially when you're on stream, you have the pressure of people watching you. Because in the back of my mind, it's like, there's always that someone out there that's better. And it's like, it probably makes me look really silly whenever I'm doing that. But then I kind of am like, wait, you're just in your own head, and it's like, whatever. Now I'm like, it's cool. Because then I remember, hey, I do this because actually it's supposed to be pretty relaxing for me, so... Thanks, Oshiro. Ow. I always have trouble if I get caught there. We'll get... Hey, Oshiro. How dare you? I would go back and check my other one, but since I'm in the middle of Farewell, I kinda don't know if I can really do that, so... I'm not really checking the death totals, but I will tell you this. 7C took me 1,400, I think, deaths. 1,400 and something, I don't remember exactly what it was. 1,400 something deaths before I actually got through it. So yeah, I was there a while. I think 8C actually took me less deaths than 8B did. I forgot, I need to wait for the other one. Okay. But yeah, so, yeah, it was a good time. My friends. It's Oshiro, curse you! I know some people think this is like the hardest one, but I don't agree. But I totally get it's different for different people. But I think C-wise, I obviously find I find 7C the hardest for me anyway. But I also think I like 7C the most out of all the Cs. It's just a fun time. I'm actually terrified that I will eventually get through this faster than the other one, and then I'll have to go back and do Farewell, and you'll just Y'all will just see me stuck there for the better part of forever. But I think everybody gets stuck on Farewell forever. Plus, it's a really long chapter. I definitely won't be one-shotting Farewell. I will definitely be taking my time, and there will be times where I have to save and quit. I'm not planning on doing all that in one stream. It's just not going to happen. No! Timing them and Oshiro, that's what gets me most of the time. That and of course the jump at the one spot, but well, we gotta get there first. Whee! How's it going, Oshiro? You're so cool. No, I haven't looked at the checkpoint, so I don't know where, like, it is name-wise, but I can tell you it's the area where you first, like, I just turned off the first electrical box, basically, but I'm still in that big area running around collecting keys and stuff. So, yeah. Oshiro, you almost got me killed, bro. Come on, Oshiro, let's do this. Oh, I think I thought I had the timing on that, I didn't, though. But that's okay. I think I'm kind of more comfortable on the timing with that. I think I know where I need to do it at. It's still tricky, but I feel a little more confident. I feel more confident about that than I do winding through these things. Because it's just too easy for me to mistime something and mess it up somewhere. Especially, that little middle area. It's too easy to get eaten. Yeah, like, it's the first... You're still chasing the bird, obviously, that she's so convinced is a part of Granny. But, yeah, it's like the first time you encounter electrical boxes, and I just smashed the first one. But I'm still dealing with, like, going around to all the other open areas now, and trying to get all the keys. I think I got one of the keys, and I've only unlocked one of the locks on the little thing that's blocking the red bubble from sending you all the way up. Where the bird flew. I'm still trying to figure out just even where I need to go on a lot of that place. So, like, because it's so open, some of it is I just don't even really understand exactly where I'm supposed to be going, I guess. Like, I try to be, Oh, and I'm still learning about letting go of the jellyfish, somehow bouncing and using the propulsion of it to... Yeah, the jellyfishes are, they're teaching me things I just never was like... I'm like, whoa. This is a thing, and I like the fish too. The fish bouncing on them and then exploding, and then doing it just right. That's kind of fun. It actually kind of cracks me up, to be honest with you. Oshiro, come here. Need you to... No! You shot me so quick I can go up quicker again. That's why I hate getting stuck in that corner, because it's usually death for me. Even if he does bounce me right. Okay, yeah. I kind of, sort of figured out some of the jelly stuff, but... Yeah, it's just... Oh. I keep forgetting I don't have that double dash. Yeah, the keys are definitely slowly teaching me. I only got one so far. I think I got probably the easiest one to get so far. Just because that's just how it is. I did not mean to grab. I dashed too soon, but, yeah. I like it so far. So far, I could totally see Farewell potentially becoming my favorite chapter. I like that it's super challenging, but I also like that it's kind of interesting, some of the solutions to some of the stuff that I've done so far. Like, I think it's really cool. And it's very different. Also, it kind of makes me sad, though, for Granny. I mean, yeah, obviously they were hinting in 4 that she's probably not long for the world. I was like, stay with me, Granny! He was gonna probably kill me, though. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how crazy it gets later, because it's already pretty crazy right off, so I'm like, oh, well isn't this lovely? It makes stuff like this right here look really silly in tandem comparison. Even with all the trouble they have on it, it's like, it definitely puts things in perspective on how crazy this game can get. And I only imagine that y'all doing the PC stuff, it's probably even crazier. I love how that, I couldn't get the spike thing, but like, I love how timing Oshiro is fine there, but then whenever it's all on the line over at the end, it's like, oh no, how do I even get him where I need him to be? No, Oshiro. Okay. Ah, I'm still mistiming it. It's just, oh, that part gets me every time, man. Oshiro, you have killed me so many times. I mean, it's already bad enough going through this with him, but then, like, you do finally get to that point, and you're like, I'm right there, and then it's like, literally, that's it, man. Ah, dang it. It's like, why can't it bouncing off his head be that easy there? It's like it's easy up until you have to do it in that one part, and then it's like, oh, I can't time it for the life of me. There, I didn't mean to, but whatever. But, yeah. So, that was my weird weekend experience with all that. Sorry if I streamed super late Friday. I had to kind of test and see if it would work when other people are doing things, because my kiddo is about to be on summer vacation, and that would also help me time out when I decide to actually stream during that time, because obviously if he's online doing a bunch of stuff too, it makes it hard to be sure if it's going to hold up, and I'm still used to when my internet really sucked and I couldn't even like do anything, so I'm still a little wary sometimes about it. Even though we got a new router and it's been working a lot better since, I'm still like, oh, do I trust that it's going to happen? I want to get like, why am I doing that? I don't want to get caught up in just getting really deep and then having it cut out, like it did at the end of the one Oshiro bet that one time on World 3, way back when I was doing B-sides or whatever. Why? If I don't straight get through that part, it makes it really hard for me to complete it, because I either mistime the spikes, or Oshiro's me, and it doesn't matter anyway. Okay. So I try to do it in one fell swoop, but then, yeah, that happens. He just Oshiro's me. I can do it. I've done it. It's just very tricky. I'm sure you know all too well about that, though. And mistiming my dashes is a big problem for me. In tight spots where I gotta pay attention to like 8 other things, it really makes me nervous. Just like, oh, I gotta worry about that, then I gotta worry about this, and then I gotta worry about him, and then I get spiked because I just... Getting the air required to dash through that is already hard enough. That's why it's better to just do it all at once, but doing it all at once is also not always feasible, because sometimes you have to deal with that. That middle house is like the bane of my existence. I actually am worse with it than... I feel like timing Oshiro is still doable as long as you can get back to the platform in time, but this little middle part, it should be something considering the stuff you do in like 7C, which requires a lot of that timed perfect dash stuff, but it's not, because you have Oshiro constantly the whole time, like, oh, I'm gonna nom you. Not yet. I was gonna save golden berries till after I complete Farewell, but I don't know. I know that's the one that you don't dash, right? Not the one for that you also get for just like not dying, but there's the one you get for not dashing, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Here, that one's kind of crazy too, so I don't know. Ooh, that was close. No! Oh! Yeah, I haven't done it yet. Ah, I didn't think I had enough air. Okay. Yeah, that's what I hear. I'm gonna do that one probably before I actually do the just not dying berries. But yeah, I heard it's a pretty crazy challenge, pretty fun. But I guess I'll just have to see how it goes for me. I hate this middle building. It's the bane of my existence. Besides Oshiro, obviously. But I get it. Oshiro just doesn't want me. He just doesn't want his favorite customer to leave the hotel. That's all. I don't hold it against Oshiro. I get it. He's just trying to run a totally legitimate business that doesn't have any problems at all. Oh, hey, how's it going, B? Oh my god. Please don't kill me. Ah! Okay. 1, 2, 3, boom. And then it's kind of half more annoying because then you're running through this, trying to do all this stuff, and time him and his ridiculous bits, and it's half kind of annoying because I have to go through this section every time, and this section is kind of a... It's not even that this part of it's hard, it's just annoying to have to keep redoing. But, again, at least the seasides are shorter, so it's not really that big a deal if you don't make it. It's because I'm doing seasides, and these are actually shorter, so it's really not that the checkpoints are all that bad. It's just the screens are longer, but the overall stuff is shorter. You should see some of B-sides. Although if you're here when I eventually get to C 7C, you're gonna really think, oh my god, the checkpoints are very bad. I tried to get you, Oshiro. No. These ones are like after the main game, so they're meant to be a lot harder beat. So it's not like it's that crazy, because hold up. I want to check something. Show you something real quick before I get Oshiro on me. Like, really, if I could just hit this guy right here, it's pretty much a straight... I mean, I can mess that up. I think I did mess it up my first time. It's just getting that, and then boom, over there. But, it's just getting there. That's just it. You got Oshiro the whole time doing this stuff to you, and it's... like, that's the hardest bit of it, is just timing everything and getting there. Ba, 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 ba. How you doing, Oshiro? Ah! No, wait, I'm not gonna laugh too soon, because he'll... Okay, I'm gonna laugh about that, just because that worked out. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. No! Why, Oshiro? Oh, I should have known better. Damn it. I was trying to get aligned right for the... I forgot, he still comes after you after that. Oh, Oshiro. Now you're gonna try and make me hold a personal grudge against you, sir. How dare you? He's like, ha ha ha, you thought you were getting out of my hotel! I was like, yeah, I really actually did think I was, but I guess not this time. Because you've decided, never. Did not mean to do that. That's what you get, Oshiro. Yeah. I gotta be wary of that. Sometimes I forget you can be holding on to stuff and... he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I want. Ah, I was trying to bounce off him. Damn it. That hurts, man. That hurts. That was a mistake on my part. No! I just thought I could... Ah, Oshiro! You've done it again! Curse you, Oshiro! We'll get there. Yeah. I always say, we'll get there. Darn it! Squiggly, ruby thingies. I don't even know what you are. I don't even know what to call those things. But they kill me a lot. But it's okay, because I planned for this last room to be kind of a... like, I came in knowing, hey, this isn't going to be the easiest round. Like, that's just how these things work. No, Shiro, why do you hate me so much? Oh, Shiro, why? Why? of these centuries, I'll make it. Oh. Oh, Shiro really hates me. Or maybe it's just that he loves me too much. I don't know. It depends on how you want to view it, I guess. Or if they have the goop down there, so I can't catch the bottom and make it like, oh, it'll be okay. Camera. No, Shiro, why do you hate me so much? I just want to leave your hotel. You can't do this to me forever. One of these runs, it'll be like, haha, Oshiro. I will laugh when I actually make that run. Now, I'm not gonna laugh too soon, because obviously, Oshiro know how to end a good run. I always forget how to time these. I think it's like... No, why, Oshiro? I get so wound up on where he's at, because I have to be, and I'm just like, no. Should have waited, bounced off his silly head, and gone from there. No. I had to not do that. Okay, come on, Oshiro, let's do this. No! Why, Oshiro? I know, you like me here. Can I please leave, Oshiro? Like, it's starting to get a real misery vibe going on here with you wanting to keep me, like, here forever. Like, I mean, I may not be an author or any of that, but you're still getting me this kind of, weird hostage situation kind of vibe I got going on. Hey, Oshiro, if you let me go, I'll pay you in fruit roll-ups. If you could. I don't care. I was around in the 90s way too much to not like fruit roll-ups. No! I guess he doesn't like fruit roll-ups. What about fruit gushers? You like fruit gushers, Oshiro? No? Okay. Maybe... Maybe we go with fruit by the foot? Fruit by the foot, Oshiro? Are you cool with fruit by the foot, my guy? Ah, this guy. He doesn't like fruit by the foot. What do you like, Oshiro? I hate that it can't just be one. It's got to be like two really well-timed bounces off of Oshiro to freaking get to the freaking heart. It's like, no, I want to just go to the heart. I don't want to have to bounce off him twice. It's already hard enough to do it once. Ah. That's before he does all that stuff he's doing right now. And there's the times I accidentally do it. It's like I don't need to do it. Ah, I didn't think that would happen. No! Oh, Shiro, why? It just makes me so nervous. I get right there and then Oshiro's like, ha ha ha. Eh. Damn. Alright. Yeah. I stupidly didn't do it the other way, so now I gotta do it the slow way. That's so annoying. I hate doing it the slow way because it just takes too long. And then that happens, and then you have to redo it again. Oh, fun, y'all. Woo! There we go. Because those don't quite sync up, it's harder to do it that way, so I usually wait on the second one. I wish I could just do it and not worry about it, but... oh, crap. We do. Yeah. Tries again. Oh, I mistimed my dash. I hate having to drop through that one. Then try and do it. It's like, no, you didn't get there. Ah, spike. Alright. We're gonna get there though. I'm determined, and I feel, even though I die a lot, I feel a lot more confident than I would have before 17 and such, so... I know eventually we'll time it out, and it'll be okay. No! Oh, I thought I had it. So many... I mean, I guess it's not all that bad. I am, like, close, but it's like, I don't know. It hurts to get that close and then miss time a jump, or just Oshiro being Oshiro. I keep forgetting I need to wait on those guys, because I need to time that out with him, or it's done skis. I get excited and hope I can just kind of trail through it. Alright, let's do this one. Woo! How you doing, Oshiro? Clearly well. Sorry, Oshiro. Ah! I should have gone straight up. I bet I could have bounced and then got the crystal on the still then. Let's see, that one. Alright, you go that way. I go this way. We go there. We be friends. And then I stupidly tried to bounce off your head, so I was too low for spikes. Because I just want to be rid of you, Oshiro. I'm sorry. It's fine if you want to stop by for strawberry pie, but I don't really want to, like, stay at your hotel any longer than I have to. So please let me go. I know what I'm so excited about. 4 is not much better. But I guess anything where I'm not being chased by Oshiro is still just automatically... well, except for 8B. It's just automatically more zen for me, I guess. Sugar honey iced tea, timing you guys out, man. Sometimes it's like, yeah, it's easy. Then other times it's like, yeah, good luck with that. There's you timing things. It's the puzzle blocks all over again. Especially at the end of, at the end of 7B. That was bad. That was rough. It just wasn't clicking, okay? I couldn't understand what I was supposed to be doing to make it.